Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We're live once again. Uh, I'd like to thank everybody for coming here. River Boss Fishing, aka Homestead. And we're live on Carolina Kind Family Homestead, our main state channel. All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you'd like to donate to the channel, Cash App link is pinned comment. If you'd like to donate, just say, hey, take your wife out to eat, son out to eat today. There you go, same link. All right, our babies are ready. We started them out. We started them out with some fresh water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. That's good for gut health. It's also a natural dewormer. I never had worms in my bird. It's probably because I always give them that. All right. I've given them that since they were young, since they were chicks. Ducklings, my chickens and my ducks, same thing. Cheers, everybody. SOS. Welcome to the show. Right here we got game bird feed, yeah, and start and grow mix. That's what the ducks like to eat most. My hens that are hiding up there don't eat anything, same as my roosters. These two boys right there. Those are speckled Spanish games. And Rhode Island Reds over there. Got their roosting bar, shade tent, all and everything they need. And their food to eat. Fresh water, which won't be fresh in 5 minutes. Them ducks will mess it up. Out there, yeah. That right there, I keep predators out. What's up, Anthony J? All day. Cheers, welcome. It's out here with birds. These are my French copper Morans with Americana roosters. Got some treats there. All right. And this right here, start and grow, um, all grain lighter, game bird feed. Oh yeah, you can see it's got a variety of everything in there for them. Along with some scraps I just tossed in. All right, sunflower mama. It's a high protein diet since we're getting ready to go into winter. And they get to move around every day, so they get fresh grass and fresh grubs and worms. Look at them ducks. One eating, he's gonna be duck dinner. The brown one over there, he gonna be a duck dinner. And that dude right there, he gonna be a duck dinner. Howard the duck right there with the little brown on top of his head. Him and her are gonna Lucy are gonna be my they're gonna be my breeding stock for Muscovies. And I'm gonna breed my Spanish games with the Rhode Island Reds to make meat birds. All right. Me, that swimming pool tore down. Nothing wrong with it. Just we don't use it, so we let the water go bad. And it's got like a upgraded pump. All right. You're gonna be like, no, he didn't just do this. He grabbed a voodoo dude. How do you do? Oh boy, overnight spider webs. Oh, right, you're all gonna be in a minute like, oh no, he didn't just do that, did he? He didn't just do that, did he? Anthony J in the house, Sunflower Mama in the house. We got 17 people watching Ricky's Radio. There he is? I see him now. What's up, buddy? Ricky's Radio. Ricky's Radio. Now that jingle stuck in my head. All right, we got 11 people watching. 13, all right. Y'all gonna be like, oh no, he didn't. Everybody leaving. All right. Woo. I'm gonna be like, no, he didn't. These are where I'm gonna explain all this in a minute. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. All right. Y'all gonna be like, no, he didn't just get in the golf cart to go from over there to over here. But yes, he did. Smash that like, y'all. You ain't gotta, but it helps. Somebody drinks a lot of monsters, huh? This is my breeder stock of my jumbo fortunate squirrel. Here, girl. Ain't she pretty? She is plump. That's a jumbo for sure, y'all. Holla, what's up? What's up, Holla? It's been a long time. Ain't seen you in a while, man. Oh, wow. Happy friends. All right, more eggs. Look at them. And they get game bird layer feed. See, the eggs range in all sizes. Look at that itty bitty one right there. Look at it to the average. And look at that one. They come in all sizes, y'all. Mr. No Fly. What's up, bro? The jumbos. These are the jumbo browns right here. This is just one of the white quails I got. That one there is the Tibetan. And that right there is one of the small browns. This comes from one of the browns as well. You get eggs of all kinds of caliber when you deal with quail. But always remember they're chock full of protein and they're very rich in flavor. All right. Smash that thumbs up, everybody. Got some Tabasco peppers growing here still. Some jalapenos. Oh, yeah, the good old jalapenos. Trying to keep these over through the winter. They're going in here. All right. This is some scratch grains that I will stand by. I've used Carolina products since 2000. I've been going to Coker Feed Mill, and they've always been great people and treated me well, and everybody there well. You know, I mean, I remember when that store used to sell breakfast sandwiches. Now they don't. They totally renovated the whole thing, and they don't do haven't done that in a long time. This is their premium quality right here. This is their premium layer. See, this is the whole wheat layer, whole grains. It's got some lentils. It's got sunflower. It's got corn. It's got wheat, barley, millet, millet, sorghum, and more. That's really good feed. This is just the standard scratch. Game birds, I mixed the two. And this here is the start row. Oh yeah, eggs. Eggs. Eggs provide you almost enough protein to stay alive. And then quail, eating quail themselves, the extra roosters, is enough to help you stay alive. What's up, man? Grafted Ranch Homestead, my brother, cheers. I just went through all the different grains I use. This is standard scratch. This here's all the goodies right here, everything. It's a whole grain layer food the mill makes. And then of course you're familiar with these. Start and grow and the game bird feed, game bird egg layer, and then the natural scratch. Some of y'all don't know, I like to go fishing. When I do, bait store ain't always open. Woo! Y'all see that? But I am. I raise my own crawfish. I raise my own crawfish. Some of y'all remember it was at my own home. This came from a grandma's property. They passed when we got it before it was sold, and went through everything to clean it all out. That was one thing I wanted because I remember my whole life growing up seeing that on Granny's wall. Mom saved it when I moved from the old homestead, and here it is. All right, well, got my little Johnson. Yeah, I said it, my little Johnson. Uh, but yeah, gotta have you this on homestead for sure, man. Batteries always go dead. Little backup right here. This isn't just a jump starter. It's a battery charging ports. It's a 500 watt AC power. It's a portable battery. Those are good to have on your homestead for when power goes out overnight. Whatnot, keep your devices going, a fan, or maybe a refrigerator even. I mean, on the box, it talks about big screen TVs running off of it, microwaves, the whole nine. But there's my old faithful Craftsman lathe right there. Duck calls, some ducks are made. I got some HP Pro Mix in there, start some vegetables this winter. All my seeds and stuff over there. Don't mind the junk. It's not junk, it's tools. Everything. My printer, got a little space. Some I made for father-in-law before he passed. My wife got it when he passed. All right. I'm sure y'all got plenty of fuel for the winter, everybody that lives in campers like me. Yeah, my own bait. But yeah, shoot, what I do with my I'll lose my stick if it wasn't attached to me. I do. I've lost several of them over the last year. Yeah, there you go, Matt. Some pretty eggs. My pretty birds. Pretty birds. Uh, okay, we'll get out here and talk a little bit, shall we? Here's my kayak and one of my little pond boats. There's my other pond boat. Okay. We just got these two rotten trees. They were dead. Gentleman came up one day out of the blue, man, and asked if it was before the storms. Asked if I wanted the trees cut, and made a phone call, make sure money's in order, and said, "Yeah, we'll do it." He came out here when that one over there was up by the shop. It was just a rock, and it was so rotten, pieces falling down. Man was climbing it, and he sectioned it out and then dropped it. It was shattered. Same thing with the top off. This one shattered. It was rotten. That one crumbled. But we got all this cut up. We're going to burn. But lately it's been too windy for me to burn. I don't want to catch my beautiful woods on fire that leads to my creek. But the woods on the high ground, I want logged out. Because a lot of y'all know I come from my old property. I had a huge, huge garden, about a half-acre garden. And I had more every year. But the main garden was a half acre. See, once I burn all this stuff, this area here, because right there at the tree line, that's where the water comes up from the river. So this green area here is safe for a garden. So I got to burn all this off, clean it up. I'm going to get a couple goats and I'm going to get a couple pigs. And they'll clean this area right on up, get it ready, and then throw some chickens out here after them and get it ready for some garden. But I want a lot of stuff over there on the other section there. I would like to build a tiny home eventually. It's a lot of wants. I can't afford. It's hit me in the butt. All right. A lot of y'all know I had my old homestead for 12 years. Let me turn this on. And I was living the easier part of homesteading. I was starting to reap the benefits of all my hard work over the 12 years when I had my health. 5 years ago, I battled cancer. Been a rough 5 years, over 5 years, but I beat it, and I'm here to live another day. And but a year ago, a little over a year, my doctors had me scared, thinking I was dying again. So we sold my property, plus trolls really got to my head, so I moved. And so I sold my property and bought a camp. We went from 1,000 square foot, family of three, mind you, to 399 square foot or 398 square foot. Or not even. We got 39 footer and it's got three slide outs. It's a 398. Yeah. But that took a lot of getting used to. And it wasn't my landowner. Yeah, I was going fishing every day. I was, I thought I was dying, so I was trying to live it up. Going out to eat with my family every day. I mean, we blew a lot of the house sale money on food. I admit it. I thought I was dying. And After a few months, I finally got to see a doctor, and they were able to scope me and all that, and reassure that the cancer was still going and not coming back. As long as I continued my proper after treatment, taking care of myself and all that good jazz, take my CBD, say my prayers, take my vitamins, be a good Hulkamaniac, all that good stuff. Uh, and, well, I started regretting selling my house. I missed my land. We moved from one campground to another campground. And the second campground, the gentleman was so nice to allow me to have my quail uh, there. And I kept them in their land cage and everything, the Winola Ranch. And I love that thing. I had it right underneath the camper by the door, so they were always safe. My dogs protected them and whatnot. To a crazy neighborhood cat got. Well, I'll go through that story. But the landlord took care of that. He got rid of it quick. But he was a good guy. He didn't just let me have my quail. He also allowed me to have garden beds. And some of my videos on my channel, you go back on the Carolina Kine Family Homestead channel, and even on Carolina Kayak channel, that one, which I'm not live on today, I'm just live on two. We're live on Carolina Kine, and we're live on the River Boss. But which I'm going to try to get everybody over to Carolina Kine. I'm going to do away with River Boss for a while. Something happened recently and to me in my life, and opened my eyes up about a lot of stuff. Watching everybody's lives, watching everybody's shorts, all that, realizing these people were here before, my old channel. So I'm going to take a break with River Boss. Carolina Kine is my older channel. I had it for a while. I had a channel at one time for 12 years, but it got took down by trolls. And then I started this one up, and I did away with it for a little while, like I'm doing River Boss. But anyway, we moved here, but my landlord was good. He allowed me to have garden beds, and he allowed me to have my decoy shop out there. It got me where I started vegetables in decoy shop with some grow lights. Then I ended up growing them, which I still got some of the pepper plants now. I'm going to overwinter. Nothing happened on the channel, Anthony. Nothing happened on the channel. Let me read this. Dang, well, I'm glad I know you and that you're doing better. My phone's about to die. All right, brother, you take it easy. I'll see you later on, man. Love you, brother. Nothing happened, Anthony. On the channel, it's just something in my life. I've clicked. I've seen the same things repeat itself. And I'm trying to go back to me. I want to be me. When I started YouTube, I was me. But I exposed a part of me that not everybody should have seen. Like my extracurricular activities with the CBD and the THCA, uh, I got a little carried away a couple times drinking, that was on the old channel. I let too many people see that stuff, and I'm a family guy and I want to get away from that part of YouTube. I didn't want, even though there's clips of that that will last a lifetime, but generations to come too. But nothing happened on the channel, it's just me. I want to be me. I want to go fishing. I want to be me. I want to do my landscaping. I want to be me. I want to walk in the woods. I want to be me. I want to grow my quail, raise my quail, my chickens, ducks. I want to get some goats and pigs and rabbits again. I want to be me. I want to provide for me and my family like I did before I got sick, over 5 years ago. I'm better now. My legs are crap. My hips are gone. My back's about gone, but I still go. I get stuff done when I have to. I want to be me. I want to live. I want to live my life. I want to. I want to be me. So it's going to be a little bit of everything on my channels. Instead of just fishing. As you know, you fish every day and you fish tournaments. It's very hard to make footage sometimes. But you go live and then you can take clips out of it. But it's hard for me, being disabled, to get up and go fishing every day. I love to. Sometimes I do, and I just don't carry my phone with me because I'm an 80s kid, man. I'm Gen X. I was born in the 70s. Um, Raised in the 80s was my prime time. I loved it. And we had no phones. Yeah, we might have had a Polaroid. How would I get you a Polaroid picture without really knowing you? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we did things without video evidence or pictures. Um, I carried away over the years with YouTube, where everything was, my whole life was on camera. Um, I want to be me. I'm going to go live. I'm going to do videos, but I'm getting more back into my homestead. Uh, I, that's me. I've always, I was a military brat and a preacher's brat. My dad was Air Force and he was a preacher. He joined the Air Force to get away from an abusive stepdad he had on the farm. And so he joined early during the war times, back in the old days, but I don't remember. And anyway, he joined back then. He served a long time in the Air Force. Make a long story short, strict, stern, but loving. Um, he come from a farm family, and he tried to have the family away from that. But you know what? We grew back to it. My granny, my aunts, my uncles, they've all farmed. You know, my dad grew up on it, and so I was raised always having a garden. I was raised around chickens and animals. My granny taught me a lot about it and told me a lot of life lessons and stories while we were sitting on the porch shelling peas. What's up, 351 Cleveland? Cheers. I learned a lot from my grandparents, my aunts and uncles that stayed in country life over the years. And when my dad retired, I was 15. We moved to Knott's Island, North Carolina, in the Outer Banks. Part of the island is Virginia, and the other half is North Carolina. He retired from the Air Force and went preaching full time. So immediately living out there, sports paradise, all the fishing and hunting. They're known for duck hunting. If you look up Knott's Island on YouTube, there's a video called "The Original Duck Dynasty Knott's Island." It's about my friend and his family's hunting lodge, Williams Lodge. Um, but anyways, I learned how to carve decoys by Rummy Waterfield, and he got me into raising quail. He had ducks, geese, you name it, and I'm talking about kind you have to have permits. He had pheasants as well, but he had Pharaoh quail, the standard small ones back then, way before jumbos come out. And he had Bob Whites. He had fantail pigs, and he would always give us eggs. He had Bantam chickens as well. But he'd always give us eggs, and he gave me my first incubator. It was a old Stellar styrofoam one. I think it was a, Georgia Quilt Farm, but and he gave me a book about poultry and told me what to do and how to check on, the eggs, how to set the eggs, how to check them, see if they're fertile and actually starting to grow and so forth. It got me hooked, and I started raising my own birds as a young teenager, and it continued. And we lived on the island, and we had a good amount of land back there, and good old Mr. Hutch from the church, he was the land caretaker. He had an old Ford tractor, and he took that thing back there, and never in my life have I seen rows so high until Mr. Hutch did us some rows or some tater. He took the tater plow to bust up the ground and do the rows with it, middle buster, a big one. And we had rows, I tell you, they were about knee high. And I'm not exaggerating. The peaks of them were about knee high. And they're about 2 foot wide or better. And I found out why the rows were so high. It's because we were on the coast. And as I lived there, we had a lot of northeasters. And also where we're at, when the frost hit, it was on high roads, it wouldn't kill it, you know? It wouldn't get to it as easy. And also all the heavy range of waters. Hey, Ray's Blaze, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I learned a lot of things growing up there on the island from all the old timers about hunting, fishing, growing vegetables. And when we moved from there, moved to a place in Burgaw, I continued hunting and fishing with people in Dad's church there. Had me a garden, a big old garden. One of the guys from church there brought his old tractor out. Yeah, that thing looked, man. They were standard low roads. I mean, really low. They weren't wide at all. Taught me about ways without counting there, and I had grapes and I had a couple chickens. Then we moved from there to Saucon. Yes, it's a town named after my family. Yeah, he didn't even go live. The weather wasn't cooperating. But yeah, learned things differently in another county, which is this county. When we moved to Saucon, and I had chickens. The rows were a little bit higher here. We had a nice garden always. Then as I went from there to another place, we were allowed to have a garden, but no chickens. So I had to go. I had to go. Moved to the mountains, learn their way. Moved back this way. Started growing vegetables again and chickens. Huh? Oh, I'm out here on this homestead. I'm just telling a story about how I went around. But as Anthony asked what happened on the channel, and nothing happened on the channel. It's just life drawing me back to Homestead and more than my fishing channel. So even though I'll go fishing and I'll fish, it's going to be a Homestead channel that fishes. I changed River Boss Fishing to River Boss Homestead. We're live on two channels right now. Carolina County Family Homestead and River Boss Homestead. But, everywhere I moved, I had my own. Finally, when I bought my own property, the Spooky Hatch, uh, humidity's 45%, temperatures on point, 99.5. Um, uh, I don't know. They should be. I take the next. I take the egg turner off. What, next Monday? Yeah, but yeah, I missed all this. I missed hatching my quail. I see when I had my property for 12 years, I tended that land. As soon as we moved there, I got me a little garden. I thought about it. It was little. I mean, it was a 20 by 25. And then by the end of the season, it was a 40 by 50. And then year after year after year after year, before it was, it was a half acre garden. I went through pole barns on my old property. I went through new barns. I left, I sold those, except for my shop. I moved it two places before we moved here. I missed homesteading. And since the landlord at the campground allowed me to have my quail and allowed me to have my little vegetable beds, it got me wanting to move back to this county. And buying my old house back, nah, that was out of the picture. I sold it for 80. The guy wanted 212,000 for it. Yeah, right. I know what he had in it. So I'm not going to do it. So we just bought property. We bought this land. It's got a creek that runs through it. Um, that's on the. Now we're to now. Now we are to now. I caught you all caught up to now. So now what we're doing is I got some quail and I got some ducks and I got me some chickens. I got me some hens that are gonna lay them chocolate eggs, and I got Americana rooster. I'm gonna cross with them. I'm gonna hatch some of their eggs, and then their pullets should lay olive eggs because Americanas lay blue eggs, and then blue and brown is olive. So I'll be getting. Yes, ma'am. I plan on getting some rabbits. Plan on getting some meat rabbits. Um, and like I said earlier, I plan on getting some goats and a couple pigs to clean up and start my garden area over after I burn off all the wood that was just cut. In my woods, let me take some of this voodoo. Zero sugar, y'all, but it's the new Mountain Dew voodoo. It's the Halloween voodoo. Halloween dew. And how many of y'all know original Mountain Dew had old moonshine and hillbilly folk on the bottle because two guys that invented that drink, they loved to drink moonshine. And their favorite chaser, where they moved from, wasn't available. So they made their own beverage, which was Mountain Dew. And remember the old commercials, yoo-hoo, Mountain Dew. Yeah, buddy, it was a chaser. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera back around to show you my humble property. It ain't open like my old property. My old property, let me see, my old property was all open. It had very little woods. Here, I got a lot more woods. A lot more. Excuse me. Pardon me. Turn this around and I'm going to get back to it. Okay, we bought this land. There's my truck. Woo, woo. Yeah, a little boat there, but there's the beds that started it. They ain't got nothing. One of them ain't got nothing in it because, I just pulled the beds straight up off the ground when we moved and left the soil. But I got to figure out where I want to put my orange tree permanently. There's old swan decoy I made back in the 90s. There's a fig tree that I got in springtime. Same with everything I started in spring. Got me in the bug when we moved here in June. So we bought the property, moved here in June. But it came with that 2000. It needs pressure washing. 2012 camper Coachman. There's our 2024, and this one's got 3 slide outs. That's what we live in. That's what we do storage and do our laundry. But those 2 metal beds are what got me come back. But all right, I can go through the front if I want to. But I'm going to show you all my birds one more time. My ducks and my chickens. There's the hoop coop I just recently made. I moved it around. About got my back yesterday moving it over there as I go around stuff. I'm going to take this pool down and put a fence all the way across. Let them all out during the day. That pool, I'm going to save, take it down, but I'm going to save the framing. It's going to be for something y'all want to see. But yeah, I need to finish fencing. There's my old shop, 50 amp, 30 amp for the one trailer, 50 amp for this trailer. My little John Deere. All right. Anyways, back here, I got to burn all this limbs that's been down, all the wood that just got cut down. But we'll walk back to the creek. All right, we're going to see little tracks where the water was all the way up to here. And there's hackberries and some sort of nut tree that falls down here, and squirrel was just digging right at the edge trying to get food. All right, I need to pull all that up and burn it. A lot of history out here. River. There's what's up, Chief? Here's my creek. Yeah, the water just went down. So, look at all them tracks everywhere. Tracks everywhere. A little pecan drop somewhere. Pecan tree. A guy always will have me a water source. Whoa. Uh oh, I'm slipping. I need me some new rubber boots, y'all. When I saw some, I need some. Got them out here in this area. Yes, ma'am. There's some brim and warmouth, smallmouth bass. There's crawfish. That's where I catch my crawfish from. I raise. Uh, there are catfish out here. I've caught both in. I'm waiting. Well, because you go right down the creek, all the way down this creek, it hits the Neuse River, which is not even a minute walk from here down there. But there's too much down trees and stuff to do it. But my creek goes all the way down to the road. Got over 300 foot creek. So, but yeah, I got some fish out here, small ones and some decent size eating ones. But and you all know what this is, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you and give you a little bit before you before I tell you. Anybody know why this tree's like this? They're all over the place around here. Certain locations go down and straight up. As where the water come all the way up to there, to my golf cart. So I was able to get out to the creek part and fish from kayak. No, tied down by the natives. It's a landmarker. They're everywhere around here. They're landmarkers. Moving soon. You're okay. Keep. Let me see. Guys leaving. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. This is my property over here to the big up the hills. And they say there's a lot of history out here, reasons why there's indentions up and down. See all them cypress knees right there? A lot of cypress. Big dead cypress right there. Man, this one got, it was underwater forever. But yeah, you can go all the way back there. Thank you, Vase Place. All right, everybody. Here we go. I got, like I said, I wish I knew some people that come out here and they want to live in one of the campers for free for a little while and help this old man out. I need some trees cut down and turn into lumber. Build me a tiny house up here. Oh, I never been this part. Oh wow. I was told there was a house out here before. Oh wow, yo. Concrete slab all the way down. Oh, how far does it go? Oh snap. Oh wow. Nice little foundation right here. How big is that? Oh wow. There's a foundation right here with concrete slab. Cool. Yeah, there was a house over here somewhere years back when I looked at the maps from that the city has, not city, the county has. And then the low part, see, this is three different properties in one, you know. And this is one over there's the lowers too. And there used to be a house back there, and there's some bricks still over there, but it's been tore down years back in the woods in the woods on the other side. And then the high rise property that I'm on, that's three different properties. Why they put it into three, I don't know. Oh, yeah, this goes all the way to here. What did I just find? I ain't been this far yet. There's a big black hose right here. There's a concrete slab going from there way back here, y'all. Dang, is it like, yeah, there was probably a garage because there's the post that's rotted in it. Oh, wow. Things you find on your property when you walk. Ain't been this far. I've been on the other side to a distance. Wow, it's going all the way out here. Holy snap, it goes all the way to the tree. It goes all the way to here, y'all, from over there. 2 acres. See, it goes down into the creek that way more. Look at that huge tree. Oh, God. Money, money. Oh, wow. There's some money trees in here. I'd like to get some of these cut to make me a house. Because I was wanting a tiny house on the side. Now there's a foundation I know right there. But see, we can't build anywhere. We have to be 50 foot away from the creek. Every son of Odin, cheers, brother. Thanks for coming by. Hey, man, I just found a good, what, 30 foot or plus foundation out here in the woods. Solid slab of concrete down there. But yeah, we can't build 50 foot of towards the creek because it's wetlands protected. Some zoning law. And there's burn barrels all throughout this property, my property. And they're all in, if you burn them at once. Well, it was my neighbor's property. Burning at once, it does the pentagram. Wow, man. This is all my property from it goes all the way to the end of the road. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of good sized money pines in here. That's a money pine. That's lumber right there. I would love to have that and on a tiny, yeah, dreaming big, right, Willie? Yeah, it goes all the way to right here, right there. This is my property line right over here. Where this big opening is right here. That tree to that corner. Oh no, there we go. That pole to that pole. That's how it goes. That one to that one. Back. Oh, yeah, I definitely would much rather have this area all logged out so I can have my animals here. Mm, let's see. Oh, I need to make a clear path through here with my mower. I don't know. Might be a snake or two. I can't see. Oh well. You only live once. Yeah. There we go. My property right. Right here. From here to there. All the way. I don't have much of a side yard over there, but I got all that woods. And like right here, I can't grow nothing right through here because our company has a right of way from the road to right here, and I have to let them drive through. My hip's about to give out now, y'all. That's a lot of walking for me. One thing living by the highway I hate, people always throw their dang trash. I never even been there. I don't know what that is. Yet it's in my yard. Struggle out, what's up, brother? But yeah, I need to clean that all out. Because we know for a fact, after we've been here since June, but we know for a fact this lip here is the water line all the way around back there. That's where the water will rise, and it rises up to the high spots all the way. So this whole lower section here, floods up to the water lines all the way. It's, and the guy we got the property from said it's come up to the pole before. But I can't grow nothing in the direct line. But there's a tree there. It's allowed. I'm gonna grow two peach trees beside it. I don't care what they say. But it's my property. Pay me or let me have free fire if you're gonna not allow me to have what I want to grow with my family. Right, right. Hit that like, thank you, brother. But right through here, I want garden areas. But that pool's coming down, and the chickens and ducks are gonna work the whole winter right here. Right. and that's next year. But I'm trying to feed 3 people by myself with mostly everything I grow, and that's my goal for to work on. Next year I want to be able to do that, and take a long time to. Here's my shop, decoy shop in here. All my boots and shoes. I got, we moved from a house, so I had a couple closets full. But there's all that. There's my vegetable tent, AC Infinity, um, decoy stuff, my bandsaw, one of them, my sanders over there. See it? Always keep fuel, y'all. Yeah, it's in the works again. Because since we moved, it's got all that flooring, which is going to go in the shop, the other shop. I got all that laminate. But yeah, this is going to be emptied out and become this. Yes, y'all hear it now for the first time live. This wood shop. I'm moving everything over to the other shop for wood carving. And after I put the flooring in, this is going to be the duck barn, the chicken coop, the goat barn, all of it. I'm going to put a different door on it and all that. But yeah, got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Heck yeah, Keith and Chief. That's what's up. This old M3, dude, this is huge. Oh, he was here. I should have taken that down. No, but I didn't. I didn't ask. He would have been fast. Yeah, this M3 is huge. It overpowers. I don't care. It overpowers a pine tree because I got plenty of pine trees. See, that's a big pine tree there. It overpowers that black walnut. Yeah, I got black walnuts. I got a black walnut tree over there and it's dropping. And I got persimmons. I've been thinning out and I got to continue to thin out. Got the wild blackberries all through here. Y'all see everywhere. This right here. Yeah, buddy. I don't know what that is. Y'all know what that is. I'll show you what that
Waking up every day, living the lifestyle, feeding the ducks, chickens, and quail. Walking through my woods, checking on the creek, ponds we hop every chance we get. River life is my life, with my son and my wife, family living in the Carolinas, doing the best that we can with what we got, not worrying